What's going on? It's your boy, Brother Al, and I'm back with another one. And this time, I'm going to talk to you all about a topic, something that I noticed was in the comments of my last video. And just to give a preface this, um, I'm not one of these type of guys that are like black. I'm not a black supremacist, is basically what I'm trying to say. I'm not a black supremacist. I love all people. I work around all people. I served in the military around all types of people. I traveled the world and I met all types of people. And what I notice is people are people. All right. But back to the topic. I want to talk about is black unity. Black unity. Um, I hear a lot of calls for people, especially in the community, that we need to unite. Um, I noticed in the comments of the last video of people saying, well, we don't need to be Democrat or Republican. We need to just unite for our community, for the black community. And I got some things to say about that. All right. Now, just to give a little background about myself, I was a lifelong Democrat up until spring of last year, and I registered as a independent. And and I did vote for Trump. Okay, I did vote for Trump. All right, so that may be a surprise to a lot of black people because, and that's one of the things I do realize is that black people are extremely united when it comes to their voting habits. The most united, like nothing else I ever seen before. We vote for Democrats like 90% a clip, right? So there's no needing to unite as far as that. Black people vote one way, but there's a growing there's a very fast growing group of black people, including myself, that are either leaving the Democrat Party or outright just becoming Republican altogether and voting Republican. Okay, and I'm voting Republican. I just can't vote for Democrats unless there's a conservative Democrat out there, and I was a conservative Democrat, but all I had was liberal choices, and after a while, I mean, it just kept going further and further and further to the left, and after a while, I just had to stop it. All right, but as far as this black unity stuff about the communities need to unite and be one as one black people and do for ourselves and all of that. Look, about 70, 80 years ago, we already had that. We had very strong black unity. We had our own black schools. Now, just follow me. I'm not a segregationist, but this is what we had. We had our own schools. We had our own banks. We had our own mom and pop shops and businesses. We daggone near had our own sections, towns, and size of towns, or whatever the case may be, right? And I'm not talking about a ghetto or a hood, but I'm talking about size of towns with virtually no killing at all, virtually no violence, uh, nuclear families with mother and father in the household together, married with children. We had black unity. So where did it go wrong? Like, my thing is, black people talking about they want unity today, but your family's not even united. Our families not even united. How are we gonna unite with random Joe Schmo, random Tyrone Biggums, random Deshaun, random Dashiki, random Shaquisha? How are we going to unite with these random black folks who we don't even know when we can't even unite together with the one that we had children with? Riddle me this. I mean, explain to me down in the comment sections. I want to know. How are we going to unite and we can't even unite as a family together? 7 out of every 10 black children are born in a single parent household or raised up in a single parent household. So you explain to me, how are we going to unite 13% of the population? How are we going to unite millions upon millions of people when you can't even unite with the person you laid down in bed with, man or woman? You can't even stand together to be together with the parent of your child. And you want to unite with random other men and women and do something together as a movement? Your household ain't even in order. The oldest institution that we ever had, the very first institution that God ever created within mankind, is the husband and wife. Before there were nation states, before there were cities, before there was a clan, there was a husband and there was a wife. And then from there, they had children. And then those children would go on to, basically, you have a family, you have a clan. And then those children would go on to build cities. And then those cities would go on to unite and build nations. And then the nations would, I guess, be united, whichever way, and build empires. But it all started with the family unit. So I hear black folks talking about they want to unite. I hear black folks talking about they want to be a stronger people together. But you're trying to fly before you even learn how to crawl. So the very first thing is you got to get your freaking house in order and be able to stay 5, 10, 15 minutes in the presence of the woman or the man that you had a child with without y'all trying to go at each other's throat. Because if our families ain't together, then we not together, bruh. We not together. So go ahead, let me know what you think down in the comment sections. I want to know if you agree, if you disagree. I read the comments. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Like for support the channels. Subscribe and turn on post notifications to get all my latest content. Peace, blessings. God bless each and every one of you. Later.